So if an incel is a member of an online community of young men who considers himself unable to attract women sexually, and like they're like very hostile towards men or women, and they're like obviously sexually inactive, what is the female version of that?
Yeah, like you asked this earlier. I said at first I said bitch,
but by that definition, bitch is not.
I elaborated more, and I said I would say like a super masculine chick. It'd be the equivalent, because yes, she gets fucked a lot, but she can't keep anybody.
Well, no, because the incel, they're not.
But that's the difference, though. You're having a lot of sex, but the difference is the guy, he just wants to have sex. The girl, she at least wants to keep. The masculine chick will complain that she can't keep a guy.
Okay.
So it's the same in the same boat. They're both very unlikable people.
I feel like
no one really wants to be around them.
I feel like they're parallels, but I don't. They're equivalent.
They're yin and yang. They're each other's opposite. Both of them are unlikable people. No one wants to be around them, and both of them don't get what they want. I
wouldn't say that the way you're describing the woman is unlikable. You're saying she has a lot of sex but wants.
Let me say this then. Mm-hmm. No one tells the masculine chick to her face that she's unlikable, but everyone says behind her back she's very unlikable.
Right, but between the two, she's gonna have more friends than the incel.
Friends.
Aside from like other incels.
Friends. I'm doing finger quotation. Friends. People are too scared to tell her the truth.
You always do your finger quotes so aggressively. You just keep going.
I feel like the way I'm saying it sounds like quotations. I say friends because no one really wants to tell her the truth. Mm-hmm. Because they don't want to deal with the chaos that comes with the truth.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So they're the same people. Yeah. No one likes them. No one's willing to tell them the truth. Well, people won't tell the incel the truth. It's very
aggressive.
What?
Like incels are aggressive.
And they're both aggressive.
The female version is very aggressive.
They're both aggressive. Mm-hmm. One doesn't get what they want. The other one doesn't get what they want. You could say the masculine chick gets more because she at least gets a lot of dick, but that's not really good, and it's because she's not really what she wants.
What if it's one of the women who are like, I actually don't want to settle down, like everything you described, but she's
still the same thing, still a bitch. No one wants to deal with her. Still the same shit. So deep down, she probably does.
It's more of an attitude thing. Like, incel is more about the
incel's also an attitude too. They're both sad people.
More so than the lack, because you can be a guy, a straight male that's not having sex, and you're not an incel, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Like,
no,
incels it's just like they're super hostile. They're just like miserable.
They're just both sad people. Yeah, they're both very sad people that probably didn't have a good father or a good mother figure in their lives.
Interesting.
So they're both the same person.
Yeah.
Just no one will tell we'll tell the incel you're an incel. We won't tell the masculine chick, hey, you're a bitch.
Do they call themselves incels like proudly?
Some do. One will get told off, one won't get told off. Because one, you don't really have to worry that much. The other one is just not worth it. Because it's just like, well, shut the fuck up. It's just
Which one do you not have to worry that much?
The incel.
Oh my gosh, no.
I'm talking about like physically.
Incels
I'm talking
about people.
I'm talking about for like me. I see the average incel. I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, because you're a man. Like,
not because I'm a man.
Towards women.
It's because I'm a big man. So I'm not really worried that much. But if I see like the super masculine chick, I'm not gonna say anything because just her presence is enough to make me want to leave.
And anything that you say,
it doesn't matter because she's always she won't admit that she's wrong because she's always right and she doesn't know what accountability is. And then two, it's not fucking worth it.
Yeah.
And that's just the truth.
Do you guys know anybody like that?
I've known tons. And not realizing
for a second I realized I just set myself up for you guys to be like, yeah, it's you.
No, I've known a couple in my life, and it was weird because I actually used to, when I was younger, I realized like I realized when I was younger I wasn't in tune with my masculinity, so I was more attracted to that. But then as I get older, I'm just like, I find it more repulsive.
So you were at one point attracted to the
I liked the masculine chick because I was not comfortable in my own masculinity, so I was kind of like using, I guess, them to you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But then now it's like
when you're at a restaurant and your order's wrong and you don't want to say anything to the waitress, but
she's like, no, nigga, you got it wrong. But then as I've gotten like older, I would even say like in the last like couple of years, I find it funny. It just flipped. I'm just like the super masculine chick. I'm just like, and then so.
I do think that masculine traits in women can be very attractive.
Yes,
but I know what you mean when you're saying
but a lot of them take it overboard.
In this term, you just mean the very like domineering.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a boss, bitch. It's like, oh, calm down.
Okay, leave the boss bitches alone.
But most that say I'm a boss bitch are toxically masculine chicks. See, I'm gonna use that even though I hate that term. It's the easiest way to describe them because
so you're
like
saying that the attitude that they have, if they were men,
a lot of it's
they
insecurity.
would be called toxic.
They would. Like I said earlier, slap a dick on most dykes, you call them toxically masculine.
I don't think you can say that word.
Masculine dykes bad now.
No. I think I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's just.
I just mean I don't think you can
No,
say
but it's
it.
true though. But it's true. Slap a dick on a dyke, that's toxically masculine. Most of the super masculine chicks slap a dick on them. Oh, that's a toxically masculine man. It's just.
But slap a vagina on an incel, and that's not the equivalent of what we described.
That's just that you wouldn't hear them. That'd just be a very insecure
But you
female.
know what? I don't think it exists.
What?
Like the type of woman who is not having sex actively, but it's just like hostile. It's like, I hate all men. Men are the problem.
Wow. Okay.
You say me?
I know. I said wow.
Oh, you heard it too, Desi.
I did.
Did I say you?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something else, but you're like
No.
you. Wow.
I was like, that's me?
Did I say you? No, I didn't say you. If I did, my bad. But
No, sorry.
no, you've never. I've seen it.
Yeah, a member of their online community. So imagine a woman who considers herself unable to attract men sexually.
That's just sad if you're a woman.
And is hostile towards men, and she's sexually.
Well, I just don't think that's.
I do think that is a thing, but I do think they're older now.
Come on, if you're a chick that can't get dick, there's something very much wrong with you.
But now if you think about these,
even if you're like 60.
No, but think about these
Even if you're
ladies
80.
who had one child
Yo, the
when they
nursing
were
home,
early
you
in their
know they
20s.
have
Yes, I
sex in the
know.
nursing
I
home,
know.
right?
Even the janitors will fuck the old ladies.
Okay, I don't think that's allowed. I think that's
Of course, it's not allowed, but they still do it.
Okay.
Like I said, if you're that's why I don't think there is an equivalent, because if you're a girl who can't get dick, that is very sad.
Well, what were you saying, Daz?
That like a woman who, let's say, had one child and very bad experience with the baby father and all that. And then she's just repulsed by men after that. Mm-hmm. And then they raise their child to hate all men realistically. It's very common. You just don't hear about it.
But she can still get dick.
But she hates men, so
she won't stay with a guy.
No,
she'll still get fucked.
She doesn't even want that. She does not want that.
I guess that's an
it
incel.
exists.
I guess that.
Yeah.
I guess.
But I don't think they have like a community the way male incels.
No, you couldn't even say that.
And like even the term incel, it's like by definition a man. A man who is attracted to women just doesn't get any. Because I feel like if these men just chilled out, they would be able to get.
No, a lot of them are just
vagina.
hurt dudes.
Hmm?
A lot of them are just hurt dudes.
Yeah, but like they're scary because like hurt people, and like I don't want to meet an incel in an alley and he's just like you and your kind.
However, just to let you guys know that incel refers to men and women.
It does.
But, it's just mostly you hear about
guys.
it from men.
Because if a girl says I can't get dick, I'm shocked. I'm like, just open your legs.
When I looked it up, it says a member of an online community of young men.
It's predominantly men, but
interesting.
A person, usually a man, who refers to himself or herself
How do you even spell incel?
INCEL.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dumb.
Who regards himself or herself as being involuntarily celibate and typically expresses extreme resentment and hostility towards those who are sexually active.
I feel like...
Wow, there's like a whole thing. Like they have their own lingo. So incels apparently refer to attractive women who are sexually active as Stacy's. Mm-hmm. Less attractive sexually active women as Becky's.
I feel like it's too hot.
No, but not as hot as
I
Stacy.
felt like Olga.
No. No. Like they're still,
Olga's
whatever.
actually not that bad.
And then attractive sexually active men as Chads.
Chad's a good thing now.
Didn't I call the
you called the guy a Chad.
Yeah.
No, Chad's. I've been seeing more Chad stuff. It's more of a compliment now.
Chad to me is just like a very bro, like, frat guy type
Chad did all.
Yeah, seriously.
Chad did.
And then apparently people who are average looking and not incels are just called normies.
Well,
interesting. Stacy's, Becky's, Chad's, and normies.
Chad. Yeah. I did, yeah, man. Chad, bro. Yeah, I did. I was like fucking deep in some puss, bro. I'm a Chad.
If your name is Becky, I apologize. There's a lot of things about you.
If your name is Stacy, I guess congrats, but like you don't want to be. I don't want to be referred to as by an incel. Period.
By a Stacy.
Yeah.
Oh, just stay away from the incels.
I mean, that's not hard. They're fucking incels. They're not talking to me.
They're in their computer rooms and stuff.
They could be listening to this podcast though.
I hope not.
Fuck that bitch. I want to see her burn in
If
hell.
you're an incel, don't listen. I have no respect for you.
Ooh.
I'm being honest.
Okay, Chad. All right. Well, welcome back to another episode of this.
Oh, that whole thing was an intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucked them right in.
Yeah. So I guess we technically don't even need to do a proper intro.
Nope.
But
I guess you guys know where you are.
But yeah. So Hugh, what's your update on
My update?
I'm
not touching my PB.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty good, actually. It's been easy.
Well, that's good.
Like I told you, I said to you, Joe, I was like, I have a plan this year. Like it's been easy because I actually like, compared to like the last 2 times I tried it, I just went cold turkey and was just like, okay. But then this year,
Right, you're weaning yourself off.
I weaned myself. I've been weaning myself off for the longest time. But the main difference is now, I'm more aware of what I'm doing. I'm pretty much doing all like certain habits I did in the past, like journaling. I've been journaling every day, and I've been meditating for like 10-20 minutes every day. I have more of a routine. I realized I never really had a good routine, like a good morning routine. I never really had like an actual good one, and I was more aware of that because on Wednesday, was it Wednesday? It was either Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Thursday. I just kind of woke up and then went straight to work, and that whole day I was depressed. I was just kind of like, and then like I
don't know why your depression sounds like that.
That's what depression sounds like. It's just, that's what it is. That's the sound of depression.
What kind of laugh?
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
You want to know what depression is? I was like, yeah, no, I've been having more of a morning routine. I'm still in the works of trying to like fine tune it, to get to the way I like. I think I have to wake up at. I've been waking up at 6. But I think I have to wake up at 5:45 to get the way I like it. Probably even early, probably even 5:30, because I want to ruck in the morning also.
Ruck?
Just putting weight in my backpack and walking. It's called rucking.
Okay. In the morning?
Yeah.
Why?
I realize the harder your morning is, the better off your day is.
I don't know if I agree
that's
with
what works. That for me, that works. Like if like.
Because, like, don't you technically just walk around with weight all day anyways for your job?
That's bitch weight.
Oh,
and that's from my job. This is just for my.
But I'm just saying,
fun.
you're starting your day with.
Well, I didn't.
A harder version of.
But that's not really my day. My day doesn't start at. That starts at like not till like 10:30.
I know, but I'm saying you're starting your day by rucking.
For me, it's not rucking. For me, that's just another day in the park.
Like no. If you said you want to ruck.
Yeah, no. So what? Pretty much because I realized you can get a lot done in like 5 fucking minutes. Like this morning, I was shocked. No, or 10. I got up because I sleep in a cold room, so I have to like, and I sleep without like, I can't sleep with like, I can only sleep in boxers. I can't sleep with like a shirt because I sweat. I wake up like in hot sweats and I have to throw it off and shit. So I wake up, close my window, go on the ground, I just did sit-ups until failure, and after that I went out of my room, did push-ups on gymnastics rings till failure, then pull-ups, then air squats, and then I went to my bathroom, brushed my teeth, washed my face, lotioned my face, and then went to. You did
all of this in 10 minutes?
Yeah, shocking, right? Then I put my clothes on, and I looked at my watch. I was like, oh, that was 10 minutes. Fuck me. So then I go to my fridge, take my eggs, go make my eggs, eat my food, blah 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 blah. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then I went in my car, and I was like, something feels wrong. And I was like, oh, I didn't journal. So then I go back inside, and then I journal quickly, and then I go, and then I leave.
So, like, so you say all of this to say that you haven't masturbated yet. Is that what why are you staring at me?
And so, I'm not done.
But, like, you said you want to talk about NoFap, and all I hear is about rucking and journaling.
He's organizing himself so that he's not focused on it.
Right,
it's not even that hard.
Structure in your day has helped you.
And then, like, in the day. It's not even really
whole morning routine.
It's not even really like how
10
I
minutes,
structured
not
my
more.
day. It's just that I replaced that dopamine that I get from touching my pee-pee with other things, like working. I actually look forward. Like I liked working out before, but now I get excited to work out. And I actually get with the yesterday I was realizing when it just hurts and shit. You're like like I actually was enjoying. It makes me think there's this clip of Arnold. He's like, getting a pump is like the same as sex. And I was like, I get what you're saying there, Arnold. I do understand what you're saying there. Even with doing whatchamacallit, sparring on Saturday. I fought before I sparred. I fought one of the main guys, but then this weekend he's the main guy. He's the head guy, and I fought him twice, beat the shit out of me and shit. But which wasn't fun. I realized getting punched in the face is not that bad. Getting punched in your body sucks. In the stomach and shit sucks.
Yeah, you got a lot of organs going on.
But I realized what I am. I'm a liver hunter. I realized that's what I like doing. I like punching people in the liver, which I found out because people tend to leave that spot really open. So I found
you're getting so off topic.
It's all in the compass of no fapping by guys.
Liver hunter and no fap, same thing.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's been easy. It hasn't been hard. I don't think it's gonna be hard. The only time I got the feeling was because I realized what triggers it is stress, and then Saturday I was stressed out because I didn't know what to do. I was just bored. I was like, I need something. That's the other thing too. I think that's why, I told you guys earlier, the first time yesterday, I organized my morning, which I've never done at nighttime for fun. And I think that was my brain saying we need a task, so let's just do something. And it's Saturday, I was just like, and I was just and I was sitting, watching YouTube, and I was like, this isn't fun. I need to do something. And I ultimately ended up just cleaning up my basement more thoroughly than I ever had before. But yeah, no, it's good. It's been pretty good.
All right. And what about
knows
you,
the difference.
Des?
Knows the difference.
Oh
Have
my
you been?
God.
Well, yours wasn't to not do anything. Your goal was a maximum 3 times a day.
I did cut down, not on purpose. I actually didn't think about it. I'm just always sleeping now, and I just can't be bothered.
Better than.
However,
it has.
I had a moment of weakness.
No, it's okay.
No.
And my pee-pee was in somebody's mouth.
What?
Someone sucked my dick and I didn't like it. I felt that.
I liked it.
I
And
hope
it
so.
brought back old memories, and I don't want to be that person anymore. But the streets are calling.
Come out, Des. Come out the house. Want you, Des.
I feel like you probably had a legit flashback
Oh
while
my
you
God.
were
I
being
felt
filleted.
so bad when I was done.
Yo, you need to stop making him spit.
I was like, what did I do? And I kept saying to her, I kept shaking my head. And she just kept laughing. And I'm like,
That's
such
the
a
devil.
weak boy.
That was the devil right there, buddy. That laughter was gotcha, nigga.
And she went to the bathroom where she's still laughing. And
That's
I'm just
the devil,
like,
bro. That was the devil, buddy.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in myself. I am.
Well, at least you're aware of it.
Yeah.
Okay, but that was a one and done?
Hopefully. But it felt really good.
Because it's been months
It's
for
been
you.
so
But
long.
that's, it's
Oh
okay.
my
It's
God.
okay to reward
And it was
yourself
just
every now and then.
and it was just the basic, right? I didn't do no head pushing. I wasn't a head pusher. Nothing. There was no it wasn't nasty. It was just basic.
Just basic blow.
Was that your sound effect for spit?
Yeah.
It sounded like a whip, when you're cracking a
Oh
whip.
no.
I mean, I guess that's better. Your spit sound sucks.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't want it to
Do you want to hear
good.
my head sound?
Stop! You're in people's ears.
I just-
Lying it out.
I'm sorry, Hugh.
A little too good at that, man.
I don't think it sounds like that.
It does.
It does. Maybe not like that quickly. But
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were gonna do the that.
No.
The grapefruit.
Whenever I think blowjob sound, I think that.
Yeah.
No,
You don't get a blowjob, so you don't know.
What do you mean? I've been in the room.
You got your dick sucked?
No.
Okay. So you don't know.
Okay.
What about you, Joe? How's no
fap?
Oh my gosh. So I was watching porn yesterday.
Whoa, hold on. On purpose or like?
On purpose.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm worried. Go ahead.
Oh God, I'm tearing up because like I legit forgot. So.
Oh boy.
No, Okay, so I was on TikTok, and it was like some post, and there was a comment, and they like mentioned something. And I was like, oh, I want to see what that is. So I went to Google and I typed it in, but it just turned out to be like a different like porn site. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, that has to be wrong.
Pornhub X, XW.
No,
X-videos.
it was, I don't remember what it was. It was like a different name. So then No.
Nobody's listening to all the porn sites. You just listed off.
Those are the main ones.
But but then there was a Pornhub link with that word. So I like clicked on it. So like now I'm on Pornhub. No. But like nothing came up. It was weird. So then, so I went back to Google, tried again, and there was a XNXX link to that, and I was like, okay, let me see. And
you diddle.
What?
You diddle?
No. Listen. Either way, the word that I was looking up, it didn't bring up anything. I think it was. I told you I can't remember. I think it was just like the name of the porn site. But now I'm on XNXX, so I'm like scrolling. And I'm like looking at these categories and like literally so
cringing.
disgusted. Yep. The first one I saw was like daddy, daughter, and he's like sneaking into
her
room
that's very popular.
Night.
Stepson, stepmother.
No, it wasn't step.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess it's progressed then.
It was gross. There was one that I clicked on. It said family therapy. Mm-hmm. So I clicked on it.
Yep.
And like,
don't do that.
The girl, like, I watched like the first 3 minutes and it was so stupid because the girl walks into the kitchen. Her brother's sitting there. This isn't step. This is just family.
Yeah.
And she was just like, oh, like, dad's cock is so great and I think he could really make me come. And the boy was like, mom's never going to let you do that. And she was like, And then it cuts to the mom and dad and they're in the bedroom. She's sucking him off, and then like I clicked forward in the video, and then like all the kids are in the bed, and I was just like, all right, that's enough.
That was it.
Yeah. I was just going from like category to category and like watching a little bit, and then like getting disgusted and be like, let me try something else, and then like and like nothing.
Was it at like a king size bed that the parents were in?
Probably. Like, I mean, it was big.
Yeah, because then the kids go in there. The daughter goes in first.
It looks like
she's like, oh, I'm scared, and then she goes and like cuddles beside dad.
I don't know. I didn't watch that far.
And then the son comes in and cuddles with mom, and mom's kind of like, what's going on over there? Because
son, are you masturbating?
No,
let me show you how to really masturbate.
Dad and daughter are doing something on the side, and the mom kind of just like, and she turns around and starts doing. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be more exciting.
Well, so here's the thing. I couldn't find, like, there was a couple.
You want her to fiddle?
I thought she was going to progress them. I don't know.
Well, I ended up settling. You know how they have, like, a category with, like, stories? Mm-hmm. I was like, okay. And I went to that.
Oh, like the written stories? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So I went to that, and there was one at the top, and it was, like, I don't remember the exact name, but it was called, like, Invisible Man or something. So I was like, okay, let me click on it. First of all, it wasn't super well written, but it wasn't poorly written either. It was just kind of like you could tell that they were just jumping forward in the story to like get to the sex part, and I'm like, oh
man, I'm writing too much. Let me just get to the point.
No, because I've read some like sex stories that are like actually really well written, like throughout, you know. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, let me read this one. And like this guy saves an old woman from being hit by a car. Like he like pulls her out of the road, and she like touches his chest. And he feels like a warmth, and she utters something in a different language, and he now has the power to be.
Hola, senora.
I'm so mad.
He now has the
Do you want me to touch your pee-pee?
No.
I clean real good.
This is borderline.
Racist.
Okay. I was just checking.
It's only racist if you think that way. What am I doing? Who am I doing it?
You said clean, and you said hola, senor.
Oh, okay. And what's your point? What's your point?
My point is.
What's my point? Who is it? What person is this? What is this gonna be a Spanish-speaking person?
Who cleans?
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Spanish-speaking people can't clean?
It's a negative stereotype.
Is it?
Yes,
with who?
Is. What do you mean?
I don't know.
With the Latin community.
With the Latin community.
That's just like, it was one of those things. Oh, fuck, I can't remember who it was. It was
it's porn. You can be racist.
No. It was some celebrity. I'm not even talking about porn anymore. There was like a thing with one of these celebrities, and she was trying to prove a point. Maybe someone listening knows what I'm talking about. She was trying to prove a point with like Trump building the wall. And she was like, Trump, if you build the wall, who's going to clean your toilets? And everyone was like, oh, no. Like, you missed the mark. And, like, she was trying to, like, do something, and she really...
Yeah, backfired.
She tried.
Everyone was like, did you really just say that? Like, so that's basically what Hugh just did.
Yeah. I don't know what I did.
But anyway, so this story, he had the power to be invisible. So he would, use it to, like, steal, a couple groceries and whatever. And then he went to the mall, saw a mother and daughter who were really hot, and started like, basically he like
was a creep.
He was a rapist. Sounds pretty rapey.
It technically was.
Joe, what the hell are you into, bro?
I didn't know what the story was in the beginning.
You just kept going until the end.
You kept reading, didn't you?
It wasn't long at all.
Was it fascinating?
But you continued to read past that.
I did read.
Yeah, you're.
Did it give you tingly feelings?
Fucked. No,
I don't.
Not at all.
You. I don't believe you. I don't believe you're a liar.
Because it was like weird because apparently like the only like people couldn't see or feel him. Well, they could feel him, but it's like they didn't like see him unless like he caused them pain. So I think he like at one point
he was causing them emotional pain.
He was at work and he like his friend wasn't paying attention to him, so he like hit him and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing, man?" And then like as quickly as he realized he was there, he kind of like forgot. So like he realized the only way like people see him is if he causes pain. Like unless he when he utters the word that the woman like carved into his chest or whatever.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
Oh, shit, I'm back!
So when he says that, he will go invisible, and then when he says it again, he'll come back. So, anyways, so the mother and the daughter are like... First of all, he like pulls their like yoga pants and like looks at their butts, and then they kind of...
doesn't sound like a short story.
It actually wasn't that long.
I feel like he didn't have to do that.
Huh?
I feel like he didn't have to do that.
Yeah, but and then like they didn't feel it. They just kind of like, like I have a little bit of wedgie, like they just felt like it.
When you pull the pants, you have a what? This is part.
And then, but he pulled the mother's pants, saw that she wasn't wearing any panties, and then it led to the point where like he put his hand in her pants and started like
diddling her gooch.
Right, and then like she is like in the store having an orgasm, and her daughter's like, "Mom," and then
Mom, stop! Mom, stop it! I want to be part of the fun too.
Yeah, but it was so weird.
Sorry. For anybody who watches Big Mouth, he just sounded like Lola for a second.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
Lola? Yeah. No.
He wanted to be a part of the fun too. That's a Lola thing.
I don't watch the show. So
yeah, I know you don't. That's why I didn't even tell you. I said whoever watches it.
But it was weird. And then after that, I was like, all right, I'm all porned out.
I'm all porned out. I'm all jerked out, boys.
Not a way to start.
What?
I'm trying to think. There was one thing before this story that I watched, and I was kind of like, okay, but I actually can't remember what it was.
I think you talked about it.
What do you mean?
About this. Like what you just said. How you watched something before and you're like, okay.
Oh, okay, sure. But this was literally yesterday, though, so.
No, I'm not talking about what you just talked about. I'm talking about... Never mind.
But overall, it was just kind of like... clicking on all these categories, it was just kind of like...
Overwhelming.
It was underwhelming, but also like very disappointing. There was so much family stuff.
Yeah,
it's very popular right now.
But like,
it's very popular.
I feel like
it's COVID.
Now,
you can't go.
Have you not heard the questions we've gotten right now?
But
we got a lot of people living out their fantasy.
We had one.
No, we had two or three.
Two.
People living out with their fantasy, man.
But they're always step.
Yeah, that's so fucking weird.
Yeah, and then obviously, like, I didn't realize Stuckborn was still super big.
No, I'm stuck under the bed.
Like, I feel like every category, even when I was looking at the stories, right, like the titles of them, it would be like, oh, stepsister in her cheerleading. Like, it was just like everything was step this, step that, incest this. It's just like, it's very popular, my God. Very popular.
I always wonder what's next after this. Like, what are they going to do next?
Oh,
how more taboo can you?
Nope.
No one wants to see wrinkly fucking
it's already been a thing.
No, but like a young...
No.
You know what? I was actually on some porn site yesterday. I think it was Pornhub. It's been a while since I've been on that.
I feel like Pornhub's kind of shit.
Yeah, that's why I don't really go on it unless I'm bored.
Like
I'm just scrolling through, and there's Balloon. I didn't know people... I think it was like 1.6K views of this girl just not wearing any panties, and she just kept sitting on the balloon, riding the balloons, and popping them.
Titties.
And then
bouncing titties.
No, she's facing like backward. Like it was weird. I didn't understand
the angle of her butt.
But that's weird. Popping a balloon, like
yeah, but people like the like cake sitting, pie
what
sitting.
the hell?
Yeah,
they like that.
Sit on that cake.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Or like, you know how like when people mush their face into bread, how that's like a category?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a thing. Like literally, like imagine like a nice full soft loaf of bread, and you're just like.
Yeah, okay. So as far as I'm concerned, then nothing is out of the ordinary. Yeah, like this guy marrying his doll. That was fine then.
Yeah, I like that white bread.
Yeah, but doesn't he want the toaster now or something?
Yeah,
I want to toast my dick. That's what he wants to do.
Boy.
That's what Aggressive Nips wants to do. Wants to have that toasty dick, man. Wants to sear that shit.
But yeah,
like a hot dog on a grill.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to like I actually I'm curious to like find a category of porn that I would like consistently. But like I just can't. And then like certain things, like I don't know. I don't like staring into the barrel of a vagina.
Well,
then don't stare into the barrel of a vagina. What porn are you watching when you're staring into a barrel of a vagina?
There's a lot of zoom, like close up zoom.
Not the barrel of it. I know there's like that doctor porn where they have like that thing that you guys, when you guys get your cooch checked, they like spread it with this. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's a category. Ew.
Yeah, doctor porn. They'll have with like
the
shit.
Scalpel
and it'll just bust inside of that whole gaping void.
I mean, on Firefox.
It is a gaping void. You don't know what's in there.
Your fucking uterus?
I don't see it. Is this a black hole to me?
You need a light.
I don't want to put a light in there that I'm not going to like pussy anymore. I don't want to see what's in that shit.
You can join the incel community.
Yeah, no. Looking inside of pussy will make me an incel. I'm like, ugh, this pink ribby shit. Ugh.
What were you saying, Tess?
Oh, no, I was just saying on Firefox I have 13 tabs you can check.
Use Firefox?
And
why are you using Firefox? Can I
see? Because on Google Chrome.
Use DuckDuckGo, bro.
I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah, clearly because you're using Firefox.
This is okay. So this is Chrome.
Just pick one.
This is Chrome, and these are certain tabs.
You just have them open like that?
Oh my god!
And then Firefox is what for the past couple.
Jeez, you're brave.
Fuck my best friend, Curvy Ebony.
Yeah, Firefox is only for porn.
I use DuckDuck. I would use DuckDuckGo.
Sloppy deep throat.
Oh my god, I watched that like 2 weeks ago, and I was like,
inked MILF is having
pink ink MILF.
Porn.
Yeah, tattooed. Yeah.
Tattoo.
I don't know, girls with tattoos and porn. I'm just like, oh yes.
I find a lot of them have doo-doo tattoos.
I don't care about the tattoos. They're just like nasty. That's what I find.
I guess.
The more tattoos,
like
the
skin
nasty.
diamond?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, I was.
Joe, what are you doing?
I clicked on one of the videos.
Oh, this is the one. Oh, I was watching this today. Yeah. She's getting eaten out by another girl, and then the guy just comes and she starts giving the guy head, and then they both start giving the guy head.
Oh, so it's a threesome.
Yeah.
I only saw a girl getting eaten out, and I was like, "This is not what I
signed up for." The guy's videotaping. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm more of a like IRL type of gal, you know. Not to like watch. I'm not a voyeur.
Well, that's like, what watching porn pretty much is.
Right, and I think maybe that's why porn's not my thing. I don't know. But what are you looking at?
I'm just texting.
Oh, okay. 'Cause you're over there typing furiously.
He's like, yes, I got one for you.
Okay. Anyways, pivoting from my my day of exploration yesterday. What you said that your son was a snitch, and I need to know what would possess you. I feel like you've called him a snitch before
because he's a snitch.
What did he do?
So the other day, unfortunately, we heard that somebody not too far from where we live got gunned down at like 3 a.m.
Oh.
So because he's 12, I'm talking to him about these things because I know someone who knows that person. So the person called me and they're telling me what happened and whatever, and he was in the car. So after that, I'm telling him about things that I've seen and, growing up and things that I've heard and what my friends have been through and what I've been through. And at this point where we live, he doesn't understand certain areas and what it's about, if that makes sense. I don't want to call them hoods because I feel like that's rude.
Where you live?
Yeah. So where we live is technically considered a quote-unquote hood.
Is it?
And then places around it also are. So I'm telling him like different areas. Like one day he was going to school and he was wearing all red. And I was like, ooh, hey, buddy, you want to do your old pops a favor and go change your clothes?
Really?
Yeah, for real, for real.
Is it that serious?
It is very much that serious.
Yeah.
And like people don't think it is, and that's what makes it that serious.
I'm one of those people.
I know you are.
Because you get fucked over.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
But like...
It is that serious.
Yeah.
Like to a lot of people, it's not. But to people who it's serious about, it is serious.
For sure. I get that part.
So he doesn't understand that. So if anybody ever came to him and was like, yo, where you from? He'd be like what the hell? Like,
what do you want, bro?
I was born at this hospital. Because he's only 12. So whatever. We're having that conversation. And I was telling him, I said, yeah, because he's in grade 7. I was like, when I was in grade 7,
that's when it starts.
One lunch period, I was playing basketball. And I said I did a layup or something. And a kid pushed me against the wall. And like he said, don't move. And I'm like, what the hell? Don't move. It was a kid in grade 8. And I looked down and he had a gun like on my stomach. And he was like, don't move. And I slapped it. And I was like, get that water gun away from me. And I continued playing basketball. And as the day went on, you know, we go back inside after lunch. And then like there's commotion. And then we hear that this kid ran away from school because the school called the police because some girl saw him with a gun and called the police. So now he ran away. And I was like, what?
No, it wasn't
this guy had exactly. It wasn't a water gun. Like what?
Oh, dang it.
So for like a couple weeks, nobody knew where this kid was. And then one day, like, I don't even know what time it was, but it was not during school hours. He was obviously expelled. And I see him and he's like, I need to talk to you. I'm like, okay. So he's just like, oh, why would you tell the teachers that? I'm like, first of all, did you not hear me call that a water gun? I did not know that was a real gun, blah, blah, blah. And like, whatever. It was not a big deal to me. Even when I found out it was a gun, it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm scared for my life. It was just whatever. And I was telling Kaden about it. So now we go to my mom's house. We go through the front door. Hi, everybody. Hi. Dante, you know daddy had a gun held to him in grade 7? And my mom looks at me and she's like, what?
Oh my
And I'm like,
God.
Mom, don't even listen to him. Like, you know, it's not that. What? No, it was at school. And I'm like, oh, no, this is grade 7.
Oh.
This is, Diefenbaker life. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I left when I left before it got bad.
Yeah. So
Wait, so the guy thought
Yeah,
you
that area was
snitched
bad.
and...
he thought I snitched.
Right, but so he wasn't mad at you?
He was, but once I explained myself, like, it's like once you hear someone's story, you know whether to believe it or not. So at first he was pissed, and
Because you know some people would have done pop first.
Because even when he
question
saw
second.
me, like we grew up together, so
why would he hold it to you in the first place?
he was doing it as a joke.
Oh, it's so funny until it goes off and you're dead.
Come on, it's grade 8.
Yeah.
You don't think what's funny and what's serious.
So now it's grade 8.
That's
I thought
why.
it was grade 7.
No, he was in grade 8. I was in grade
Interesting.
7.
I'm joking.
Yeah. So even after that, like it's whatever. I seen him plenty of times after that. I was not like, oh, you held a gun to me. I can't believe it. Like, whatever. I
You
don't,
bastard! You almost killed me.
yeah. Like I didn't care, but I was just like, shit. So then now I think about it like at Caden's age, if somebody held a gun to him, I'd be like, you tell the police, buddy. Send him to prison. He's up to no good.
Send them to life.
Because if you
Send
don't,
them to
he'll
life?
Behind
in prison.
bars.
Yeah. I knew where he was going with that.
I know where he's going, but that is not grammatically correct.
Yeah. And that's what I realized with Caden. Like when things happen in real, okay, we were talking, we're driving, me, him, and his mom. And she was like, because she listens to a lot of murder podcasts. That's her thing.
I feel like there's every girl
Like
mystery
true crime.
Yeah, she loves that. So we were driving and she was just like, you know, I love you guys. I would hide a body for you guys. And I was like, no thanks. I would never ask you to hide a body for me. Like getting you involved. That's crazy. That's not love. That's that doesn't make sense. And Kaden said something. And then he was like, oh, like I would just tell my friend. And she was like, no, Kaden, that's the last people you want to get involved is your friends. Because your friends are the first one to turn you in when you think they wouldn't and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, first of all, don't tell him that. He's in grade 7. Let him believe in his friends, please. You know, let him have a little bit of faith in humanity. By grade 11, grade 12, he'll realize what you're saying. And then she's just like, okay, Kaden, never mind. Forget it. I'll have this conversation with you when you're grade 11. Well, too late now. Now he's going to go to school and second guess all his friends. But yeah, Kaden is a snitch, and I can't tell him anything about my life because all he does is judge me.
Have you ever thought about killing someone?
Who, me?
Both
God.
of you.
Yeah, tons of times.
Oh God, every day.
Yep.
Every day.
No, but like seriously.
I thought we were being serious this whole time.
Why? Like what would be a reason? See, because here's the thing.
Sometimes it's out of nowhere.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like I'm having a bad day. I'm just like, I just want to fuck. You know?
Hugh, that's not normal.
Everyone has dark thoughts.
Wrong.
I'm just admitting my dark thoughts.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. Everyone has those dark thoughts. Just few of us are willing to admit it.
What are yours, Des?
Huh?
You said that you thought about it all the time. So.
Oh, every day.
Why?
I can't say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mine are bad. That's what I realized. The thoughts that I have.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone has bad
I'm
thoughts.
supposed to be such a nice, it's dead.
You can still be a nice person. You're just being honest with your dark side.
Murder.
It's always the nice ones.
Yeah.
Everyone has a dark side.
Yeah.
It's the quiet ones you watch out for.
Have you guys heard, because, Will Smith is writing a book, like a memoir about his life, and he confessed the fact that he has thought about killing his father.
Yeah, that's fine.
He said that he wanted to, he's contemplated killing his dad, to avenge his mom. So the quote was, "I could shove him down and easily get away with it. I'm Will Smith. No one would ever believe I killed my father on purpose. I'm one of the best actors in the world. My 911 call would be Academy Award level."
That's kind of fucked.
It's the truth.
I know, right? But it is true. So, he was just saying, he said, "When I was 9 years old, I watched my father punch my mother in the side of the head so hard that she collapsed. I saw her spit blood. That moment in my bedroom, probably more than any other moment in my life, has defined who I am. My father was violent, but he was also at every game, play, recital. He was an alcoholic,
That's
but he was... I know, right? He was an alcoholic, but he was sober at every premiere of one of my movies. He listened to every record. He visited every studio." But yeah, so he was basically just saying, when he got older, he really did contemplate killing his dad. And in a way like that, to me, that's understandable. And
Nope.
No?
In real life, murder is never understandable.
No, I don't mean, I'm not just, he didn't do it. So, I mean.
Even the thought of it.
No, I think the thought to avenge, I would kill for my mother. If someone wronged her, hell yeah.
But now you're just wrong too.
Yeah, you're no better.
No, I
That's
understand.
why heroes don't kill.
And I feel like your mom would be like, well,
I raised you better than that.
and now you're in
for
jail
sure.
rotting away.
And it's just like when someone does something to someone's child, and it's usually the dad, but they're like, "I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch," and it's like that doesn't, or and they actually do, or they shoot the person or whatever, and it's like you're doing it to protect someone, and obviously two wrongs don't make a right, but no one's ever gonna look at you and be like, "I don't understand why you did it." They're gonna understand it. You should not have done it, but I understand why you did it. So I understand why Will had those thoughts. I feel like it's more justified than whatever is going on in your head, Des, and probably you too, Hugh. So
No, 100%. Because at 9 years old, the thoughts I had at 9, and I didn't even see that. So definitely.
I don't remember what I thought at 9.
no, well, he's saying this as an adult. He's saying I'm an Academy Award winning.
No,
actor.
yeah.
He
that
had
now.
those thoughts.
I'm just saying when he
it
was at
messed him
9
up.
and he
Exactly.
saw that.
Oscar-winning actor.
Why are you such a hater? Oh my god!
I don't know.
Why are you firing
just came in my
shots at
head.
Will Smith? He's my favorite actor.
Yeah, well, no,
Will
Oscar
Smith
level.
and Sandra Bullock are my two favorites. I recently learned that her name is pronounced Bullock. I always used to say Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people say Bullock.
I thought so too.
Really?
And I called, when I found out, I called my friend Jonel, and I was like, I think it was her. And I was like, "Oh, how do you say this name?" And she's like, "Bullock." And I was like, "Fuck you."
Get off my phone.
Yeah, I was like, how
You know
did
what?
I not know this?
Just now you reminded me of, I don't think you guys know, but maybe you've seen it, the clip of Peppa Pig. When she called her friend and asked her friend if she can whistle. And when her friend whistles, she just hangs up. Yeah. He was like, "What are you talking about?" I'll show you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It circulated because it was so funny because she really hung up with real quickness.
Yeah. Attitude and all. But it's crazy that you say that because even in the States, as always, there was a dad couldn't find his daughter.
Poppy.
Oh my God! Wow! I went to go look up something and nothing but porn. Nothing but porn. So a father in Washington couldn't find his daughter last year, and he ended up getting some intel that she was sold into a sex ring. Oh God! And within that month he did find his daughter, but he then found out that it was the boyfriend that sold her for $1,000.
What?
Sometimes you need $1,000, you know.
So then the father found out where the boyfriend would be one day, went there, waited for him, tied him up, beat him up, stuffed him in the trunk of his old car, and drove upstate somewhere and left the car there. This was last year, and they now found the car last month. And now the 60-year-old man is going to prison.
Why would he leave it in his car, though? That's his mistake.
At that point, you don't care. You're not thinking.
Steal a car.
See,
or drive upstate and then bury it.
When you do those things, now it's premeditated. When it's not premeditated, and at 60, I'm not thinking that about my 20-year-old daughter. I am murdering everybody. And I told my whole family, I'm like, God forbid I find out that somebody killed Caden on purpose.
Or sold him.
I am going.
Wait, so he found the daughter like alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
And he got her out within a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
on some
weeks, she's messed up forever.
Exactly. And now I have to deal with this while you get to live your life happy. No.
Yeah,
no.
but now
your
she's
parents
scarred, and her father, who is her savior, is locked up.
Hey man.
Oh man.
Every action leads to a reaction.
That's rough. See, that's the thing, right? You're saying he shouldn't have done it.
I definitely agree.
But we understand why he did it. To avenge his daughter. He's an avenger, literally.
I would have called the police. I would prefer you to rot in jail. And I would prefer to look your parents in the eye and let them know that I did this. Period. Because you dying is like, to me,
it's
killing somebody, it's the easiest way out.
Mm-mm.
They have nothing to worry about after that. Nothing at all. Like, cut off his foot, Like, cause him some kind of pain that he has to live with. Like, make him blind for the rest, like something.
Go like full Dexter, set up the room with the plastic. By the way, Dexter is back with another season. After it's been 8 years. You know who got me into Dexter? Well, no. Remember our friends from camp? Yeah. And they used to always love that show. And they're like, go watch it. And I'm like, this looks so weird. And then a couple years later, I was like, let me check it out. And I'm like, this show is so good. But I love serial killers, so it's like, whatever. But yeah, he always posts plastic up. Like, he sets up the room ahead of time. Brings the person, he does the whole inject them with whatever to make them pass out. They wake up, they're in this fucking room full of plastic, and he will torture them, dismember them, whatever, until he,
feels the need to do whatever. Yeah, I still just wouldn't kill somebody. If they did something that bad, I wouldn't kill them. That's too easy.
You want them to think about what they've done, mister.
I want them to regret their life. Regret being the first sperm cell to swim to that egg.
Okay.
Moving on.
Wow. Jeez. Note to self, never cross deaths. All right. Well, this is the portion of the podcast where we are going to get into a listener question. So if you are listening and you have a question, a story, a comment, whatever, and you just want to be a part of the conversation, we want to hear from you. So write into us at thissquareroom.com/ask. And yeah. So today we have a question from Mikey. He says, hey guys, I haven't forgotten about you.
Yes, you have.
That sounded very personal.
Yeah, you're pissed.
I'm not.
Fuck you, Mikey.
Fuck you, man.
Hey guys, I haven't forgotten about you guys. I've just been busy with school.
Oh, excuses.
And I'm still keeping up with the episodes, so I've at least had something to keep me away from boredom while I'm in my classes. In your classes?
Whoa, hold on, buddy. Good job.
Oh my! I thought you were gonna give some nice fatherly advice because you're just talking about being a dad.
He was his dad, not me.
No, I know, but you're the actual dad, so I thought your advice.
But he was his dad.
You're not my real dad. Yeah, he says, anyways, I only have one question for you all. So I turned 17 in a bit over a month. Which
Jesus Christ! Oh, stop saying your age, man.
Which is makes you feel old.
Yeah, him and Kaden are almost the same age.
Okay, not quite. 12.
It's not far away.
4 years.
5.
Caden's turning 13 just now.
Yeah, but he's year-wise, it's 5.
Year-wise.
Yes, he says, so I turned 17 in a bit over a month.
We got a man here.
Which is still... That's weird.
That's funny.
And what he says is, which is still incredibly weird to me, and that comment was incredibly weird, Hugh. Mostly because of the fact that I still mentally feel like a complete child.
You got 10 years of that, buddy.
Even though I'm almost a year away from being an adult. Which leads to my question. Did you mentally feel like an adult when you turned 18? Did you mentally feel like an adult earlier or later? Also, just a little side question. How would you describe your first year turning 18? That pretty much is it. Thank you. Have a splendid day. So I'm going to jump in And I'm gonna say, oh,
go.
What's the first question? Did you mentally feel like an adult when you turned 18? I still don't mentally feel like an adult, and I feel like when you turn 18, like, everyone makes a big deal out of it because, like, legally you're an adult, but, like, you don't feel any different. Sometimes I'm literally, like, I'm in a situation, I'm like, I need an adult. And I'm like, oh, wait, I am...
I am that adult.
No, legit. Like, oh, that's me now. And then what was the second one? Do you mentally feel like an adult earlier or later? Like I said, I still... I mean, no, now I have moments, but, like, generally, especially when, like, me and my friends get together, like, we're a group of adults... And it's still like I feel like we're still kids. And I talked about it a few weeks ago. I went to the cottage with people who were like in their 40s. And I still just felt like we were a bunch of like college kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was weird. Like, I don't think you ever become an adult. I think being an adult is just having more responsibility, honestly. But like mentally, I don't think I've ever told this story, and I'll probably tell it one day. But like when I was 20, this guy...
Hold on.
You just said you're not going to.
Yeah, I'm confused. You just said I'll tell it one day.
And then
so when I was 20, this guy.
No. Like, because there's more of a story behind it, but I'm just gonna give.
Okay. The snippet.
You're right. That's what I meant.
I was like, hold on. Before you start,
saying that,
do you really want to start?
Okay. No. I'm not getting into the story. I'm getting into just the point. Was when I was 20, there was a guy that was trying to talk to me, and he was 40, and I was like, oh my god, this man is so. He's like literally double my age. And but like talking to him, I'm like, he seems so like not immature, but also immature, because like when you're young, you're like 40, you're like, oh my gosh, like he's gonna be talking about his taxes and his this and his that, and like he to me emotionally was like more childish than I was. And I remember just thinking like, okay, like that's weird. But like the older I get, and like the more, especially like having older friends, I'm like, okay, no, he wasn't immature, he was just a normal person. But like when you're younger, you think highly what an adult is and like what they should be, so it's just it didn't really make sense to me. And I'm like, yo, this 40-year-old man, but yeah. And then oh, and you know what, yes, I'm gonna call you out right now, Mikey, because you said, how would you describe your first year turning 18? Mikey, we only turn 18 once, so it's only 1 year, it's not your first year. Because I know if I said that, you would have come so I'm not gonna let that one slide. But I mean, it's fun. It's fun because you have more freedom. You feel a little more adult, but like you can't do adult things. Like in Canada, our drinking age is 19, so like you can't still legally drink. For you, it's 21, so it's like you can't do the things that like you want to be able to do easily. All you have to do, you just have to pay taxes. You can vote, and like I don't know.
You can be kicked out your house.
You can buy a gun. In the States, you can buy a gun.
I guess, but like you know what I mean. So I don't know. For me personally, still don't feel like an adult most of the time. Sometimes I do, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't really I think it's just more so of like a lifestyle more than a state of mind. Feeling like an adult mentally is just about having a lot more responsibilities and like taking on more shit, I feel. Because that's the whole thing when people are like, oh, I want to go back to being a kid, because you have less responsibility. Yeah. So that's how I feel. What about you guys?
Yeah, I agree with you in the sense of responsibilities. 18. What was the first question?
Hold on, let me unlock my phone. First part was, did you mentally feel like an adult when you turned 18?
Honestly, mentally feeling like an adult, I think it just depends on who you're around and who, like, where you are and who you're with. Because I could say at 15, 16, because I had my son at 15. For those of you who didn't know and couldn't do the math, I had my son at 15. So when I was around him, I was very like father, like, you know, I'm on duty and I have to be an adult. I can't be a goofy child around my son because I have to watch and protect somebody. So around him, I was very much adult, but around my friends, I was very much 8. And
very much so, yes.
Yeah. And like even at 18, like, you know, around my son, because when I was 18, he's now 3, 4. I'm still very much adult. When I go to his school, now I have to be father. I can't be, okay, who the hell is this? Like, this is your brother coming. So I have to be adult some places. And I think even what you were saying, Joe, like with the 40-year-old guy, because we, when you're younger, you look at adults a certain way and they can't be fun. They're so lame and taxes and work. When you see a different side of them, you're like, okay, you're weird. Something's wrong with you. You're not a real adult. But they just are. They're just showing you the side that the adults we know don't show us. And like, even when I see like my uncles and stuff, and they used to like, they're smoking and they're goofing off, I'm like, wow, lame. You guys are losers.
Right. Or like, when you have like the fun uncle or the fun aunt, and you're like, oh, like they don't take their life seriously. But it's like, no, they just still have fun. Whereas we look at our parents, and our parents are worried about, did you do your homework? Did you
do this? I gotta clean. I gotta go to work. I'm so stressed.
Right. So we see that, and we're like, that's what an adult is. Like, I never want to grow up.
Hell, that's what we think being an adult is.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's like when you see adults like just letting loose and having fun and still like doing their thing, it's like, oh shit, that's what I mean. Like being adult, it really is just about like taking on more responsibility, but like you can still have fun.
You can, exactly.
Yeah.
And like even now, like I wouldn't say I'm irresponsible, but I don't think I'm very responsible. I know I'm usually like pretty not organized. I'm not organized at all. But when it comes to a schedule, I'm very like this, that. Like same thing Hugh was saying with, he's creating a schedule for himself. His morning routine. Like I never used to do that, but my parents would want me to do that. But I found it annoying. But that's the things that I forced my son to do when he was a kid. So now when he wakes up in the morning, it's less things for him to do because his clothes are already aside, his lunch is already packed, everything's already on the table, and everything is just ready to go. So his morning doesn't seem rushed. And like you said, like it just kind of makes the day go by a lot easier when you don't start off in like a crazy hectic kind of way. So did I feel like an adult? Sometimes I did, but I didn't want to because I hate that feeling. I still kind of want to feel like me, and I know like I like to be fun and joke around and stuff like that. I'm mentoring a kid. Go Des. I'm mentoring a kid, so like I'm kind of dabbling between.
Dibble-dabble.
That was pretty funny. I like the accent. Between being fun and being serious.
You can tell which one of us is totally not an adult.
That's a good one, Joel.
Joel, who's Joel?
I said Joe.
Oh.
I'm being called Joel though.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I wanted to keep
Joel. Yeah, it's for the best.
Yeah, he's on my son's basketball team, so like they played a really good game the other day. So like after the game or later on that evening, like I sent him a message like, I'm very proud of you, blah blah blah. Like it sounded very father adult like. And the kid responded and he was like, "Oh, I appreciate the gratitude." And I was like, "Gratitude? What the?
What the hell does he know about gratitude?"
That's what I said. And me and Kaden are laughing about it. I'm like, "What the hell is this kid sending me?"
What is Kaden laughing? Does he know what fucking gratitude is?
Kaden said the same thing. Kaden's like, "That's definitely his mom." And I'm like, "That's what I think. I think his mom texted me this because there's no damn way a 12-year-old is telling me thank you for the gratitude." At 18, oh my God. My first year being 18, oh my God.
That was for when he came for the way we eat chips.
Stupid. But it was very interesting because my birthday's later, so I think that was grade 12 for me. Was that grade 12?
Mm-hmm.
That was grade 12? Yeah. So. Yeah. No. It would have to be after.
No, because I was 17
when you graduated.
But my birthday's in the summer.
Okay, so I was still 17 then.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So my 18th birthday would have been first year Durham. Oh, Durham College. Oh my God. Anyways, that was very interesting. It was new experiences. People look at you differently and people will treat you differently because they expect you on your birthday to just grow up.
Really?
And my stepdad, every motherfucking year, my stepdad I'd be 12. He'd wake me up. "How do you feel this morning?" "I feel fine." "You feel older?"
Yeah, but people always ask.
Every year he would ask me this, and it used to drive me fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? I'm still fucking 12. I was 12 20 minutes ago, and I'm still fucking 12. Anyways, but 18, nothing changes, Mikey. Nothing. People just expect more of you. That's all. So around your friends, you can still be your friends, But when you're in public places, you're expected not to act like you're 17, which is ridiculous.
Here's the thing: when like I hear like like a group of 18-year-olds, I'm like, okay, like they're still kids.
But that's because
like,
you're
adults,
older. But when you were 18, I don't want you to talk to me like I'm 15, 16.
No, that's true. But like I still felt. I remember I was at camp when I was like 18. I remember when I was 19, I was still at camp, and again, my birthday's in the summer. So I remember one of my kids. She was like, "Oh my god, like you're gonna be 19," and I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh my, you're almost 20," and I'm like, "Yeah," and she was like, "No, like you're almost like not even a teenager," and I was like, "Yeah."
Stop! Please stop!
And I was like, "Holy shit!" Like this,
I'm gonna turn 18 again next year.
This 11-year-old is making me feel old as shit, but it's like crazy. I mean, just honestly, just enjoy it. Like your teens, it's just you can't.
After 22, 23, it's over. Time just flies. You don't even know what happens.
I think that's also true. I mean, it all kind of flies when you look back at it, but like
look back at it. Look back.
I don't know. What about you, Hugh?
Whatever you guys said.
He's like, it's all just shit.
Whatever you guys said, yeah.
But it's your personal opinion.
Yeah.
So did you feel like an adult when you turned 18?
No, I still don't feel like an adult. Yeah, so the stuff that you guys
But
said.
you don't want to. Like, I don't want to.
I don't think I'll ever be like an adult.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm happy with the way it is. Like, obviously I have adult responsibilities, and like especially like once I have like kids and stuff, like you're gonna have that. But like I never want to lose the like
the fun
childish side. Because like, oh my god, might as well fucking kill myself with that.
Come
on. But Hugh, how would you describe your first year turning 18?
I don't remember it.
He's like, I was blacked out for 365 days.
No, I don't remember.
Did I black out? No, I was just really drunk. I couldn't swim.
My 18th birthday.
I had the hotel party. Me and Khadija, we did it together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh thanks. I don't think I was.
You were there.
Oh, was I?
Yes.
Oh.
And I couldn't. Everybody was going to McDonald's to go get food, and I couldn't even go because I was so drunk I couldn't walk.
Sure.
Oh yeah, but yeah, you were definitely there.
I remember a hotel party.
That was 18.
What my 18th birthday? I remember we went to Montana's for dinner. Were you there?
No.
You know they put like the fucking stupid hat with the horns
on
you.
I definitely
and
wasn't there.
To you. Yeah, a bunch of camp people were
That's
there.
That's cute.
And we played Never Have I Ever at the table.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And there were older friends, and people. I was like, oh my god, you guys did that! Oh, clutching my pearls. So as you can see, not much has changed for me. 18-year-old me is, still living strong.
What did you do for your 18th birthday?
I don't remember.
Like at all?
I don't remember, no.
But you said you never really had like birthday parties and stuff. Like if anything, it was probably something chill with like friends and stuff.
I don't remember.
Jesus.
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for that question, Mikey, and anyone else who's listening. If you guys want to write in, it's thissquareroom.com/ask.
Mikey, what are you gonna do for your 18th birthday?
Move to Saskatchewan. Wasn't that the place?
Yeah.
Wait, so he's born in December. What does that make him? Not a Capricorn.
Don't get into that shit, Mikey.
Sagittarius?
Yeah.
There's something in between.
Is there?
I don't know, flying flutterfuck. I don't know.
What?
Those signs. That's what it's sign, right?
Flutterfuck.
I'm curious. December.
You're a Capricorn, man.
No.
He's an Aries. Sagittarius.
Yeah, he's a Sag because it goes until December.
He's a Sag man. You're a Sag man.
No, I have a lot of Sagittariuses are cool. I'm not super into the zodiac, but I feel like, you know what? That's one thing I noticed about getting older. People are more into it the older you get.
Oh God!
Like the people that I've been around, like a few weeks ago. No, this is maybe like 2 months ago now. We were at a friend's house, just like having like a games night, drinking, whatever. And we're all standing around like the kitchen island. And this one girl, she knows a lot about like the zodiac. So we went around everyone in the table sign, and she was just able to like spit off like off the top of her head about people. And we were so into it. And this is like a mostly I shouldn't say older crowd, but she was older, and like talking to other people, it's like, oh my gosh, and like every time I said something, she's like, oh yeah, you're such a Virgo. And I was like, wait, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but like, yeah, when I was younger, I didn't really talk to people about it as much.
I love when people tell me I'm such a Libra. Thanks, I appreciate it.
I can't.
I love it.
The reason I tell people I don't like Libras is because of the two of you. And then I specify I don't like Libra men. No, I say it. It's because of you guys. Because both of you guys.
Sorry, Virgin Virgo.
Both of you. Shut up. Both of you guys have scarred me in different ways and continue to scar me.
That's your problem.
It is, which is why I don't like them.
Put a fucking Band-Aid on it. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you see, this is why I don't fucking like Libras. You caused me trauma, and you told me to shut the fuck up. And
You know what I love?
I'm not taking it back.
I love with Libras. Like I can tell Hugh's birthday is later because the later the Libra's birthday is, the more vocal and aggressive they are. The earlier it is, it's the Libras that are like, "Oh, I'm nice." But the later Libras are just like, "I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Fuck them." Because you're almost a Scorpio.
I'm just saying, fuck all this fucking star bullshit, man. Fucking lame ass niggas. Like, fucking the stars. Shut the fuck up.
What?
Well, I'm sorry. It's the fault in our stars, buddy.
Fucking Greek mythology cunts.
The movie.
I'm just joking. I'm not joking.
It was a very sad movie.
What movie?
Fault in Our Stars.
What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of person is a Sagittarius?
Oh, God.
Sagittariuses are loyal, smart, assertive, and compassionate.
You don't need that to.
They are one of a kind, talented, have impeccable discernment. They are fantastic, caring personality because of their blend of autonomy, intellect, and empathy. I mean, sounds about right. I mean, I don't know Mikey like that, but like I know he's really smart. Interesting. Okay. So y'all just gonna sit there if I don't talk?
I have nothing to say about this sign shit.
No, I mean, like, moving on. Listen, what I did want to talk to you guys about is the tragedy that happened end of last week. The Astro World Festival in Houston. That was so fucked up. So for anyone who doesn't know, Travis Scott was holding his like Astro World Fest in Houston, and at least 8 people are dead.
Isn't it 14?
Oh, it's up now?
Yeah, it went up to 14 or some shit.
Ooh,
I saw
yikes.
14.
Well, from what I know, it was 8 confirmed, but like I'm not surprised that more because it was over 300 who were injured. There were like mosh pits and stampedes and stuff that people were trampled and whatever. But apparently, stories are saying that there were people who were going around and injecting people with stuff.
Yeah, police. I saw like a police report, a police chief saying that there's a guy stabbing people in the neck. Maybe it was just injecting them with air because that can kill you, but who knows?
Well, no, but they're saying like it was some sort of drugs and made some people go crazy, made them have reactions. Like you see people on like stretchers getting chest compressions, like CPR. The crowd at one point was like chanting like to stop the show. People were like jumping up the side of the stage to try to like tell like the management or like, you know, the people operating the show to turn it to end it. I think Travis Scott at one point was he saw someone pass out and like he spoke about it. I mean, he's released a statement basically saying that you know, he is heartbroken to hear this and he's cooperating with the police and everything, but it was just the fact of like the mosh pit was so out of control.
That's how they get.
The trampling, like there was just like unconscious bodies that were just kind of pushed back before things got to the point when they were like, oh no, this is serious. So right now, and Drake, you know, made a guest appearance. So right now, Travis Scott, Drake, and Live Nation are being sued for incited mayhem. And I'm sure this is just like the first. I'm sure like the lawsuits are gonna start rolling out. But I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I personally don't think that. I mean, yeah, people are saying that like Travis Scott should have like seen like that shit was going on in the crowd.
No way.
But like when you see the videos, it does look like he should have seen.
Yeah, but that's because we're looking for something to see.
That's also true.
When you're at a concert, especially one with a mosh pit, these shit happen. People go crazy.
True. And they're saying because he like verbally into the mic was like, oh, like this guy passed out, somebody get it. But it's like
people passes out all the time.
Right. No, so what I'm saying is people are saying that, and like I personally think Travis Scott, Drake, not even Live Nation are responsible for it. It's whatever security team.
Well, even one of the
that was hired.
One of the security guards, they also got stabbed with a needle because he released a statement saying that he felt a prick, and then like as he like looked down, like he didn't think anything really of it, and then within a couple minutes he collapsed.
Right, but I'm just saying that's one. Like the security team,
yeah.
like the mosh pit and people getting trampled, the security team should have been able to break that up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I think if anyone is responsible, it's that, and like maybe the management, but not actually Drake and Travis Scott. But obviously they're gonna put their names on the lawsuit.
Of course they are.
You know, for the money.
But yeah, that's even like, because when I was hearing that, and like I'm thinking of, okay, if I'm on stage performing and I see people fainting, my job isn't to control the crowd. My job is to perform. I'm performing until I'm told otherwise. So if I'm looking at the security team just standing here not doing anything, who am I to stop anything? The same way that, you know, a crowd and somebody in the crowd could be waving at me like, hey, just wait 1 second. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start singing. I don't know what's going on over here.
People compared it to like back in the day when
Michael Jackson would perform and people are dying, fainting, carrying them out. He doesn't stop performing.
But a few weeks ago, KSI was doing a concert and he saw that this kid was like slumped over and passed out, and he stopped the show, got the security to come down, and like they ushered him to the back and everything like that. So like,
that's good for KSI.
I'm just saying.
He ain't Astro World.
I'm just saying though, like he was praised for it.
Was it a mosh pit?
No.
Because a concert and a mosh pit are two different things.
I know, but I'm just.
And because mosh pits are chaotic, that's to me, that's expected for someone to be trampled. When there's a video of Shaq in a mosh pit. That's terrifying. And people are jumping around with Shaq, video. And that's terrifying. So it's like, to a certain extent, like if it was a Drake concert and people are passing out, that I can understand. Because it's not crazy. Mosh pits are crazy.
But it was the mosh pits. It was like like you said, the injection.
Everything is happening at once, and you don't know what's going on. You just know people at your concert screaming, having fun. You know What
about you?
I don't have much to say about it.
Did you hear about everything that was going on?
Just the 14 dead people. That's it. I was like,
when did you hear the 14 thing? Like this morning?
Nah, I don't remember.
What the 14 thing is the youngest one is a 14-year-old.
Oh.
I heard that. Yeah.
A freshman in high school. Oh. He's the youngest. Everybody else is in the early 20s.
Because at first I heard 10, but then it went down to 8 confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed dead.
Yeah. And I haven't heard anything more about it
but
today.
Like that is crazy. You just walk around just pricking anybody.
That's premeditated because you have to come with your little needles
with
and whatever.
Plenty of needles.
Yeah, that's.
And what me and my friends were talking about, I'm like, technically this is a terrorist attack as far as I'm concerned. Yep. If 300 people, come on.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
Yep.
Well, sorry to anyone who is affected by it or knows anyone who was affected by it.
Or was even there. That's terrifying to even think to be there. I'm going to my doctor ASAP.
Right? Like even if
I don't feel anything, I need to know. Like,
yeah, that's
take all the blood and then just put it back if everything's okay.
That's the last Travis Scott concert I go to.
Probably not.
I know.
He's never been to one.
I was like, what is that? And then I realized it was you know what it is?
Yeah,
no.
Don't you open the window?
Oh, that's what he was trying to do?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I can't remember the words.
Honestly, I thought he was being...
Antidote. There you go.
I thought he was being racist.
Oh, no.
How was that being racist?
It sounded like a native Indian fucking chant to me. It did to me.
I'm like, some shit like that.
Okay.
But.
All right. That's why I didn't say anything, because I'm just like, it's Hugh being Hugh.
You're fucked up.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you ever work the night shift at a graveyard?
Yeah. If the pay was good, yeah.
Okay, what would you consider a good pay? Like the minimum. I don't want you to go maximum. Minimum.
Like 30.
You do it for $30 an hour?
You're a brave man.
That's good money, man.
I understand, but you are still very brave.
Just pray.
Ooh.
Take a rosary with you, pray.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Have you never seen any of those Conjuring movies?
Haven't you seen
work.
Thriller?
That'd be fun. I'm just like fucking dancing. Just people are like, "What the hell's going on over there?" You see a guy just dancing with
one arm.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
No,
Yeah, I would do it for $30 an hour.
I couldn't. My heart can't. We all know I'm afraid of everything.
My heart can't take it anymore.
I think I don't know how to turn my imagination off, and that's my problem.
But your imagination also goes to like
you just have to accept
worst
it.
case scenario
Always.
Immediately.
Always.
That's
Like we were
called
hearing the door
anxiety.
handle turned, and I feel like you
I
almost shot yourself.
panicked. I panicked. No phone rang. Nothing.
Luckily, it was locked because if it didn't,
I would have screamed.
Opened,
I would have screamed. I probably would have peed. Like I'm apologizing now.
You'd be like, do you have any sweatpants?
Everything scares me. Everything. Like if my mom comes home too early and I hear the door, I'm scared. Like why didn't you call? Like I don't
when
know.
You walk by a mirror. Have you ever scared yourself?
All the time. I'm not lying to you. Sometimes when I go to the bathroom and I walk by the mirror, I close my eyes so that I don't see.
Jesus, I don't know.
I'm afraid of everything, and the reason
afraid
why
of myself.
is because ever since I was a kid and my cousin put the Bloody Mary thing in my head at nighttime, when I look in the mirror, that's one of the first things I think of. So I'm just like, no.
Have you seen Candyman?
No, I would not. I would not. The movie Mirrors, I watched the first like 10 seconds, and I'm like, not doing it.
The other day, actually, this happened like 2 or 3 times last week. So I took my dog's collar off just to like give him a little break. I was brushing him and everything, and then just left it off to just let him chill. And when he has his collar on, it kind of jingles a little bit when the little things hit each other. But when it's off, he is silent. And I remember walking and like I didn't think he was there, and I turned a corner and he's just staring at me. But I was like, oh my god, and like I jumped, and he's looking at me like,
what's your problem?
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh my god, I got so scared. And then it happened like 2 days later where like I turned the corner and he's just there, or like it's just, and he's literally looking at me like I'm so stupid, like the way basically I look at you when things are
all the time. Yeah.
No, but like when you're jumping for no reason, you're like, okay, really,
it's not no reason.
No, but like to have an animal look at you that way, like it's another level of shame, because you're like, I'm sorry. Like I'm here jumping and making a whole scene when
Hugh, what are you afraid of?
He's like, my thoughts.
What am I afraid of? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. What are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of?
You ask one of us and the list goes on.
Oh, forever.
No, I'm afraid
Especially
of,
you.
Afraid of a lot of stuff, I guess.
No, but like not like I feel like you're gonna be like, I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of like.
Well, I'm
like,
I'm
is there
afraid
a
of it, but I
physical
also
thing that you're afraid of?
physically,
Like actual like I'm scared.
Like fuck.
Like a knife.
Like jump scare. Like
Hugh,
scary.
not somebody who's trained to use a knife.
Well, just a knife, even if you're not trained.
A knife on the table.
Okay,
You're gonna scream.
other than a knife and a ketchup packet.
Oh, see, that's a good one. Ketchup.
I'm not scared of it. I'm just
if I came at you with ketchup, you would scream and run away
immediately.
No, because I could squirt it from afar. You can't get that close to me. Nah.
What the hell?
Just aim for the mouth.
Just put it right back in your face. I don't know. Physically, what I'm afraid of?
Yeah, like I'm afraid of like spiders. I'm afraid of bugs.
I'm afraid of bears.
I fucking knew it. In my head, like, as soon as I asked you what you're afraid of, I'm like, he's going to say something like bears because they're very fast.
2 coyotes. 2.
You're not afraid of coyotes like that.
He's afraid of 2, not 1.
One won't do anything.
I thought
you
were
saying
2 as in like one is bears, 2 is coyotes.
No, 2 coyotes I'm scared of. I'm like, oh god, you're going to try something. Black bears.
Still a bear.
Yeah, that goes under the bears category.
Brown bears are even more
still a bear.
Mooses. Mooses are fucking terrifying.
It's just moose, not mooses.
Mooses are terrifying.
Moose is plural already. It's not mooses.
So wild animals.
Not all of them. Like a squirrel's like, well, okay.
Yeah, but if a squirrel was a rabbit and it ran at you,
I think it has rabies. Then I don't want rabies.
Yeah, but would you be like, ah?
So you're afraid of rabies then?
I'm sure of what it may have. Yeah, because you get rabies shot, you get
would
stabbed
you
in the stomach.
be startled in a negative way if a rabid squirrel ran at you?
No shit. You're like, what the fuck's going on here?
A fucking normal squirrel could run at me, and I'm scared. The fuck are you comfortable coming that close?
Sometimes they're cute. You ever see people
I have
who
not.
have like little pet squirrels?
Disgusting.
So cute.
No.
Oh, just me. Okay.
I'm scared of I can be scared of people at times.
Hugh, you suck. You suck at this.
What?
Being
like
afraid.
if I'm like, Des, what are you afraid of?
Clowns.
Just like the dark.
Clowns.
Oh, I hate
the dark.
clowns.
Oh my god, I don't
like
everything.
the dark.
But you know I hate
of
clowns, and you set clowns on me.
I did,
which is horrible.
Yeah, it happened.
As someone who also shares the fear of clowns, you should not.
Hey, I understand.
You shouldn't say the word clowns.
Pennywise looking bitch.
What'd you say?
Well, is the word clowns triggering?
No, just afraid of clowns in general.
Why can't we both be afraid of clowns?
We are both
but you don't like. If you're afraid of spiders, you wouldn't set us.
I'm not gonna put a spider on
like
someone.
A plate-sized spider, like a bird-eating spider. That's scary.
You remind me so much of my brother, and I know I keep saying it because when people talk, you guys hear one thing, but that's not what we're saying. If you were to be afraid of a spider,
a plate-sized one.
Okay,
Hugh-Gene,
like
shut your mouth. That's
you're
not
the one asking me the fucking question. I'm answering the fucking question.
He's giving you a scenario.
Yeah,
not
and
asking
a spider that's the size of a fucking plate. That'd be scary, right?
If you were to be afraid of a spider, that's a sentence. That's not a question.
A plate-sized spider.
Listen to. I'm gonna plug out his.
I
mic.
love it. I love it.
I can still hear me through the other mics.
Listen to his scenario.
Okay, so
if you fucking say plate-sized spider
in your head, say plate-sized.
Don't say it out
if
loud.
there was a spider, right, and you're afraid of spiders, you would never take the spider you're afraid of and sick it on Joe.
Because you're also afraid, so you wouldn't want to touch
However,
I'll just leave the room.
I would sick a clown on Joe.
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm afraid of clowns.
Done it.
That's funny.
That's what we're talking about.
Because that brings you funny.
It's funny to me.
Brings you
Exactly.
funny?
It brings you funny.
Yeah. So he's scared, but he's still going up to these fucking.
As long as the fear is not in front of me, it goes to someone else.
Like a children's party
It's
clown. This
you
is like Halloween
rather than me.
Clowns.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I understand.
You're coming after me, but I promise you, if you go after her, it will be even better.
Yeah.
And he told them my name.
Yep.
Like, they're calling my name, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know me? So I'm like trying to look at them to see if like I know them in real life, like, you know.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't stop. It was great.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Smart.
It made me feel better.
That's exactly how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. Thank
Horrible. But yeah, so like people who like chase other people with bugs, like they're not afraid of bugs themselves, obviously, because they wouldn't be like, you know,
whatever. Be holding it.
And it's crazy because like I don't like bugs, and I stopped killing them because anytime I saw one, like it could be wave, you're dead. But then I decided, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't kill you if you're not bothering me.
But what, like they also sometimes I think have a family, you know.
I know, and I feel bad.
Oh, don't act like you fucking care.
I want them dead, but it's also like I think like what if they have?
They do.
Like,
they just went to go find
for
food for their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just like,
They don't have a dad no more.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, Papa's coming back.
No, he's not.
And they're waiting.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about dead squirrels. I'm like, oh.
Roadkill, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
That's eating tonight.
What?
That's good eating in my country. That's some fresh roadkill right there, buddy.
No, I mean, a lot of places people, even here, people will pick up roadkill. I know. Not like in the city. I mean, I don't think.
No, too pussy for that.
Well, you know what? When I was a kid, my neighbor, I remember like, they used to always have, you know, like I didn't see them often. They were like quiet, kept to themselves. But one day, I think I was walking either to school or from school. But I, you know, had to walk by their house, and they had like their garage door was open, and they had a whole bunch of like dead squirrels hanging in there, and like rabbits and stuff just hanging. And I was like, that's my fucking neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I don't fuck with neighbors because you never know.
Never know.
Those guys are eating good.
Like the other one on the other side, he was the, you know, the one neighbor that knows everyone's
Everything.
business.
Oh my god.
The people across the street, they were cool, like just, you know, see them, whatever. But then the other one, they were the quiet ones. We hardly saw them. When we did, it was like a hello, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I was like, damn, that's why we don't see like bunnies and shit around here.
They got them.
Especially one time a baby chipmunk got into my house, and like it was in there for days because we didn't know how to get it out. We were scared. We were scared of the fucking chipmunk.
No, I would be too.
But at first, you know, when you just see it, you're like, oh my god, it's a fucking rat. We're like, oh, we have to move. It's a fucking rat.
It's over.
Yeah. But then we're like, is that a squirrel? And like, no, it's not a squirrel. It was a chipmunk. But it was little, which is why we thought it was a rat. Or like it was too big to be a mouse, but like we thought, whatever. Anyways, it was a chipmunk. But I'm like, it was a baby. But it like the neighbor probably had the mama in the thing, and the baby was like, I'm just trying to survive.
To do. Yeah.
That mama's popcorn.
Yeah. But like we eventually...
So small, so it's like a popcorn chicken.
Oh,
the mom would not be small.
A chipmunk's pretty fucking small.
Yeah, but
it's a popcorn chicken. I said what I said.
But yeah, it was like in our house for like 2 days, because like, you know, when you have you were never at that house, Des, but it was like the our like family room was like those double ceilings, like it was extra high, so there was no room above it, and it was the chipmunk was upstairs, and like it was like running down the hall from like my mom's room to my room, and like we had someone who was like renting out our basement at the time. She was like a family friend, so like we're all upstairs, and like it would run towards my room and I would scream, and it would turn around and run back towards my mom's room and then scream, and it eventually just ran over the edge of the into the family room, and it like fell and it splat. So like we ran downstairs.
Committed suicide.
No, we went to look. It was gone.
Uh-huh.
There was just a little shit on the floor.
It shat itself.
And then it was gone, and we lost it. And I was like, oh my god, it's gonna start stinking in a few days because it's probably in the vents,
Injured,
and it's gonna die in there, and we're gonna have fucking roadkill. And then like 2 days later, I was watching TV, and it was fucking in the kitchen on the window curtains, it was like climbing up, doing a backflip down, and then like climb back up. It was like
trying
playing.
to get outside.
It was playing. It was like backflipping. So then I got the other girl to like open the back door, and like we kind of had to try to like use the broom and whatever, and it eventually ran out. But
finally.
Nah, he was eating good in there.
Eating what though? We didn't have like food laying around.
Whatever in the cupboards.
You can't open cupboards.
That's what you thought. Haven't you seen Over the Hedge?
No.
All right, you don't have kids. Sorry.
I'm an adult. We don't do that. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we've had squirrels in the attic. Not squirrels, sorry, raccoons in the attic. And like we'd be sleeping, all you guys. Yeah, it was terrifying.
Kingsley and I have been having some raccoon encounters recently.
Oh, that sucks.
Because we like there's just a raccoon that's been lurking around. So anytime I walk Kingsley at night, like we've seen him like 3-4 times.
Did
and
you
like
name him?
No.
Cooney.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm done with that story just because of what you said. No, but it's just like I feel bad because he's alone, and I'm also like it's getting colder. Like what happens to raccoons? Like they don't hibernate. Like what do they do?
I think they kind of hibernate.
They hibernate.
But this one is just like
because they're trying to store food.
Yeah, and like I hate when you like see them in the dark and their fucking eyes.
Oh,
glow.
the fucking eyes.
And like it's not even like like it happens to people and even dogs, but you have to take a picture for it to look like that. Like these fucking raccoons, like you just look at them with your bare eyes and their eyes are glowing. I hate it.
Any animal.
And then it like the first time it like literally disappeared. I saw it for the first time around the place where I lost that bird. Rest in peace. We're not going there. The second time was at the front of the building. The third time was like at the back, and it like ran up this tree. And I'm like, I knew they could climb, but like they really climb
really fast and good
with such ease. And you know what? I saw the raccoon before my dog, and like Kingsley's just like sniffing around and doing his thing, and he didn't even see. Like it was so quiet. It's just because like I knew he'd been around, so I'm like really looking.
Yeah, there was by the way, raccoons don't hibernate, but they can sleep for up to a month during winter.
So what happened? What do they do? Because
they
in
just
Toronto,
look around for food.
Sucks for them.
So I think I was in grade 8 when I used to go to swimming lessons. Maybe grade 7. I just remember I was supposed to be on the inside swimming, but I didn't want to go, so I took the bus there, and I'm on the phone, and I'm talking to a whole bunch of my friends because we used to have like 8-way calls back then, and. Yeah, we'd call somebody and let that person call somebody else and keep it going. So I'm on the phone, and you know when like your sixth sense kicks in and tells you to look somewhere, or my sixth sense kicks in, and I was like, look down. And I remember I'm on the phone and I look down. There's a fucking raccoon crawling up my leg.
So that wasn't your sixth sense. You were
I didn't
feeling
feel it. That's the thing.
up.
I did not feel it. I wasn't like something's on my leg. In my brain, I swear to you, my brain was just like, look down.
Yeah, that's probably why your brain felt it before you physically. Your brain was like, something's on you, dude.
Get it together, buddy. I look down and there's a raccoon crawling on my leg, and he's looking at my face.
He's like, Papa?
I was...
Why is he looking at you?
I was so scared. You know when you're so scared that you're calm? No?
Yes, I know what you mean.
All I did was shake my leg and he fell off. I guess it was a baby. I don't fucking know. I didn't stare that long.
Oh yeah, because how big was it?
I don't know. I looked down and this motherfucker's on my leg looking at me. And I just shook my leg and he fell off. And I didn't even look back. I just walked. I didn't say nothing to the people on the phone because I was so fucking scared. I was about to die. And I didn't know what to do.
He probably lost his mommy and
he just needed somebody to hold him. I don't know if he felt safe. I don't fucking know.
Thing probably died.
That's
Because
fine.
you left it.
That's fine.
Oh, just killing baby animals, man.
Hey, man, everybody's got to die
You
sometime.
could have called like animal control, like this little baby raccoon.
I would have to
somebody.
call Jesus because I would die
No,
before
because
animal
I think
control
if it was
gets
a
there.
big, full-blown raccoon, like you would have really felt that. So it's
I
probably
would think
just
so.
a little baby. Oh.
Could have been a toddler. Could have been a fetus. I don't care.
On TikTok, I've been seeing a lot of people lately who like have pet raccoons.
Holy shit! Did you see that video with the person that opened the back door and there was like 30 raccoons there?
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh my god, that's so disgusting.
That's fucking dirty.
And my back door. I'm
burning the whole house down.
Yeah, like I'm not even moving. I'm just gonna burn everything and just sit
Myself
there.
included.
Yeah, because I can't unsee that. I will never feel safe in a house again.
All those fucking glowing eyes.
Oh, there are so many. There's one video. Oh fuck! Why are there so many raccoon videos? You're right.
A lot, and people are just taking them in. They're playing.
Yeah.
Oh, you know which ones I love though? I love the fox videos. Like people who have like pet foxes or like foxes that like are on their
Foxes
property
are
that
so
they
cute.
feed because they're like big cats and like they like
Yeah.
and they're fucking. I love them. The little snicker.
Somebody took a video of a raccoon trying to open their back door, and I'm like, "What the fuck? You didn't shoot it?" Ugh.
That was a raccoon. God. There was one with a bear trying to break into someone's like
God,
house.
this is so terrifying.
That's
what
the
he
one
was
time
gonna
he
be.
would be.
That's what's. He was gonna open that door. That's what he's gonna do.
The thing is, they were actually quite calm. I feel like that'd be Hugh too. The guy was like recording. He's like, "Holy shit!" But he was still pretty calm.
Yeah.
Like you would have been like,
I would have passed out. I would have passed out.
They're like yum 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 yum.
Yeah, no, 100%. Just eat me. It's fine.
We got dark meat tonight, boys.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
stupid.
Why not, man? Nothing like some dark meat. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
That's okay. Would you rather? You know, I haven't done these in a fucking while. It's been a hot minute, as the kids say.
Oh God, they don't say that anymore.
As the kids say, it's been a hot mile.
Oh boy.
Would you rather have massive areolas or a thumb-sized clit?
A thumb-sized clit. Actually, I'm gonna go with the areola. Thumb-sized clit. I don't want people thinking I'm a fucking person who.
You're a bodybuilder chick.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm gonna go with the areolas.
Yeah, same.
Big old areolas.
Yeah, I feel like that's easier to like hide.
But first, nothing's wrong with.
I'm not
like,
saying anything wrong
bad
with.
area. No.
No.
Because he's like, you gotta hide it. Just free the areola.
No, but
You don't want big ass areolas.
You know why?
Shit's gross.
Because I do know.
Eugene!
On both. I'm being honest. I'm being
know
honest.
someone-
Why are you smiling? You're smiling because you know what I'm saying is true. Now you're laughing because there's truth to jokes. You're a piece of shit just like me.
Don't compare me to you.
You laugh.
That's
I do
insulting.
understand people's insecurities. So if you have like really massive areolas, I can.
Because people like Hugh-Gene.
I'm gonna laugh.
First of all, you know the purpose of areolas are so
Yes.
fucking babies can see.
Yes,
Ew.
I know.
And babies cannot see. You know when women get pregnant,
Yeah, I know.
their
Areolas get bigger. I know.
Yeah,
I'm
and
like
they
it.
get bigger
I'm
and
like
darker.
It, but if you're gonna choose,
I would
Right,
choose the
so, like-
areola.
thumb clit
Of
or big old
course.
areolas,
But areola
Plate
it's
size.
natural.
all titty.
But he's just choosing. He
What's
said
with you
big
fucking
ol'.
plate size shit? First the spider and now the areolas.
Would you rather have Mike Tyson punch you full power?
Fucking hell no. I don't
I'm
care
not
what's.
done.
I don't
I'm
care
not
what's
done.
next.
Would,
Fuck no.
Okay, good. So
Would
you
you
picked
rather-
your answer. I want to hear the
would
next
you
one.
rather punch? Would you rather,
I don't like the way
would you
you're
rather
laughing.
have Mike Tyson punch you full power in the chest or stomach, or have someone shit on your chest and then after you have to eat their ass for a minute?
I just want you to know, Hugh. All we heard was shit on chest. We didn't hear
Shit
any.
on chest and then eat the ass right after for a minute.
Fuck.
Still
You already said your answer.
Yeah, because if Mike Tyson punches me in my chest full
And
power, I'm
stomach.
dead. I'm dead. I am dead. That's internal bleeding, inside out.
I'm gonna take the punch.
Chest and stomach?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna take.
You'd just rather die.
No, I think
That's
I
death.
think
You think you could take it?
yeah.
You think you can take Mike Tyson punching you full force
Yeah.
in your chest and stomach?
Sternum punch.
Because
Okay.
you know what? After that, I'll run into my lawyer.
You can't run nowhere except to God. Right into his arms.
No, No, but you know what? He's older now. Did you see that fucking match that he had?
Did you see him hitting the bags?
Holy fuck!
It was terrifying.
Yeah, but the match that they had, like,
the match is a match where they're hitting each other.
No, but they were.
If you're not hitting him,
and weren't allowed to knock each other out. So of course not into a full power.
It was ridiculous.
Did you see him hitting pads? It was terrifying.
I did not see that.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm not saying I'm volunteering, but between the two, why would I? Well, first of all, forget the eating the freshly shot ass. Why would I let someone shit on my chest?
Hey man, maybe that's something that'll get you going.
Maybe that's the porn category I need to be watching, because clearly the rest of the shit's not working. So who knows?
Literal
maybe.
shit might work.
Yeah.
A little scat porn for you.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that what it's called?
Scat porn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
scat
disgusting.
babbity boo bop bop.
Yeah, that's the only type of scat I'm trying to get into.
That's what sound the butthole makes.
Oh,
that's the sound your butthole makes.
It's a great sound. Would you rather be ugly and smell amazing? Would you rather be ugly and smell amazing, or handsome and beautiful and smell like shit?
Obviously, the first one.
I'd rather smell like shit.
No fucking way.
Because I don't want to be ugly. Being ugly sucks.
But when you smell good, people treat you better.
Yeah, but being ugly. Yeah, but then they see how you look.
No, they see how you look anyways. But
Like,
at least you
I'm
always
talking
smell
I'm
really
talking
good.
about the Hunchback of Notre Dame, like ugly.
Like ugly, like
Like,
Frankenstein.
fucking like Jesus.
Like, holy fuck, what happened to you, bud?
Yeah, like fucking.
Yeah,
big
but
old
at
eye.
least you smell good. When you smell like shit, people be like, "Oh my god, he's."
Smells are so
I feel like
attractive.
I could get past it
No.
if she's pretty enough. I'd be like, you know,
No
what?
fucking way.
You know
that's
what?
a problem. If
I'm
you
just
can
like-
get past it, that's a fucking problem.
Like, all right,
That's because
go.
you're fucking also trash. If you would get past
man.
that.
What's wrong with
smell.
Pepe Le Pew?
Pretty.
I love how you say that you'd prefer to smell like shit when, like, you literally come in here after work and you're like, oh, I can smell my own balls.
Yeah.
It smells musty. Like, you, you're already fucking living that.
Would you rather? I'm beautiful, thank you. Would you rather
Well, I meant the
have your
smelly
gender
part, but-
change every time you sneeze, or not be able to tell the difference between a muffin and a baby? Yeah, you. It's like, I want a muffin, but is it a muffin?
Is it the muffin or is it your child? You fucking idiot!
So every time you sneeze, your gender changes, or you don't tell.
I'm gonna go with the
difference between
sneeze. At least I feel like I'll be able to explain that to people. Like every time I sneeze,
You
like
don't
my,
need to explain your gender to anyone. It's 2021.
no, I
Imagine,
understand, but I will.
mid-sex and you sneeze. And all,
Got you. All of a sudden, she's like, "Wait, what?"
Who's just fucking sneezing during sex like that? Maybe when the person you're having sex with stinks.
Yeah, it's like, oh, why is nothing in me anymore?
But like your wife, your spouse gives birth, or you're holding a child, and you're like, "Oh, chocolate chip muffin."
Wait, you mean your sex changes?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I don't know what those eyes mean. I said what I said.
Because you said gender, but gender and
is
sex are
what you-
different.
I'm talking about like 90s gender. Like,
Yeah.
So
you know what I
you
mean.
go from having a penis to a
To a
vagina.
vagina. Yes. Or both.
You become a boy to girl, girl to boy.
I don't care. Does it hurt when it happens, or is it just poof?
Whenever you sneeze, you change.
That didn't answer my question, but cool. I said, does it hurt?
Oh, that would suck. Because sometimes I sneeze when I pee. Oh my god.
I was saying you're peeing on the floor.
No, you just gotta make sure you're always sitting when you pee.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Why? I thought men like to sit when they
No,
pee.
Not me.
I don't like.
I had an
sitting
ex
like
who
that.
did that.
I know a guy that does it, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I just sit every time."
I accidentally
I'm like,
walked
"That's
in
so
on him in
annoying."
the bathroom, and it was awkward because he was like sitting, and I was like, "Oh, sorry," and he was like, "Oh,
No,
wait,
I'm just
wait."
peeing. Don't worry.
He's like, I don't do this all the time, and I'm like, it's
Yeah,
okay. Like, I'm not judging.
Do you, bro?
I was like, it's okay. He's like, no, I just do it when I've been drinking alcohol.
No,
Like,
we
it's
get
fine,
it. We
it's
get
fine.
it. It's cool.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll choose the sex change.
Sneeze. Sneeze.
Yeah,
I'll choose that one because I don't want to mistake a baby for a muffin.
Yeah.
I like
That would be a good
sneezing.
day.
It's like orgasmic for your nose.
You're into some weird shit,
You're
bro.
fucking weird, bro.
You're definitely watching the wrong porn. Oh my god.
No, have you ever been like stuffy and you just want to sneeze? The only time sneezing sucks is like when it's like allergies and it's just like back to back to back to back. But I love sneezing a couple times in a row and like it clears out your nose and just feels so good. People know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. Sneezing is orgasmic.
A little bit.
Yeah.
If you guys know what Joe's talking about, please just stop
Jesus.
listening.
Hey. Oh, what else do you got?
Would you rather be surrounded by people who brag all the time or bitch all the time?
Oh, brag.
Yeah, I'd rather be brag.
I can't handle the bitching all the time.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Do I have to choose?
Yes, you do.
I guess bragging, but like, oh God.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, seriously.
They're both shut the fuck up, but I think bitching's more shut the fuck up.
Oh, bitching is so annoying because it's just like your problems. At least the other one is like you just feel good about it. Like
it's like get over yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There could be some positive in the brag. Mm-hmm. But the bitching all the time, that's annoying.
Is that what you would pick?
With the brag? Mm-hmm. Yeah, any day.
Okay. Was that your last one?
Yeah. Bitch people are annoying.
Okay. Well, since that was the last Would You Rather, that is the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please refer us to one of your friends. Like I always say, tell a friend to tell a friend. It would be greatly appreciated if you would also rate us on iTunes, give us 5 stars, leave a little comment. It really does help. And what else? You can find us on our socials, This Square Room, on everything. We're on pretty much any platform that you can listen to podcasts on. So there's that. And I think I've covered just about everything. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for listening. And we will see you next Tuesday.